Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here with another recipe for you, and this recipe is a tomato pie. It's a southern tomato pie, and I know you're going to enjoy it if you love tomatoes and cheese. Oh, yes, you will enjoy this pie. This is the pie right here. I cut some pieces of pie, but we just want you to see how beautiful the pie is. Look at the crust. The crust is flaky, delicious. Oh, this pie is so heavenly. Look at the topping. The topping is filled with, I said sour cream, mayonnaise, two type of cheeses, and then look at the center there. That's the tomato. That's the tomato right there. Oh, look at the milk. That's the tomato. And look how beautiful the pie. The pie is cut, but there's no juice oozing out. So that means the pie is firm, and it's so delicious. I believe that you will love this pie if you try it. This pie, look how gooey it is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love that in a pie. Oh, I love that in a pie. Don't you love that in a pie? That means the pie is flaky, tasteful, done, and delicious. Look at the crust. Oh, and the crust is brown. Look, you can tell the crust is brown because this is a clear glass. I like to use a clear glass pie pan when I bake pies. This is how it looks. Sorry we didn't give you a piece of it, but I just want you to see how delicious it looks and how flaky. Now these are the ingredients that we did to get this pie. Well, the pie first start with tomatoes. When you go to the grocery store and you see a bag of tomatoes in a marked down produce basket, get those tomatoes. Those tomatoes just been up, rotten. They're not rotten. They just been up and not, plump, and they're not juicy like they're supposed to be. They're juicy, but they're not as firm. And they put them in the bags, and you can pick them up and chop them up. This is what you do. You get a pan, chop them up. You add, first of all, what you do is get you a pan, chop the tomatoes up, get you a pan, and use this. This is the drippings from the roasted chicken recipe I gave you. Yes, you can use drippings. Those drippings, do not throw them away. Freeze them because you can use them and add to other dishes. Okay, you get this dripping and you put it in a pan and let it melt like butter. Add a chop of onions. Put, let's say, a medium-sized onion and a half a cup or maybe a cup of green onions and scallions. And then you put garlic, minced garlic, in the pan, minced garlic. And then you saute them into the onions and tomatoes. And the onions, tomatoes, and the garlic is all combined and start softening up. And when they start softening up, you cook them till they get kind of dry-like, just enough that they are dry, that they won't be so runny. And then you put some Cajun season in it, a lot of Cajun season. That's what you put in there. And then when you put the Cajun season on top of tomatoes and the onions and the garlic, then you put basil. Put basil, and then the basil will give it a lot of flavor. And then you put black pepper. And then you don't need any salt because you're using your Creole seasoning. And then you saute it until it all get incorporated. And when it's all get incorporated, and then you sprinkle sugar, about 2 teaspoons of sugar in that mixture. And you stir it until it starts getting dry. And when it's not getting dry enough, you put a little cornstarch water in it to give it kind of thickness so you can put it in your pie. Then on your crust, use a glass pan like this. On your crust, when you put your raw crust, I always buy the crust that's in a bag like this. I always buy crust pie like this. This is best value, best choice crust, pie crust. And what I do is lay it in the pan, and I add the mozzarella cheese on top and mozzarella mozzarella cheese, excuse me. I sprinkle mozzarella cheese on the bottom of the crust, and then I get some Parmesan cheese and sprinkle on top of that. And then I have my crust ready. So what I do next to make my filling, I'll get one bag extra sharp cheddar cheese and one bag mozzarella cheese, and then I will get some about 2 teaspoons Parmesan cheese, and then I will get a half a cup of sour cream, and then a half a cup of mayonnaise, and I blend all those together. And when you blend them all together, they're gonna be sort of thick, like a cloud, and then you spread it on top of your pie. You spread it on top of your pie, and then you bake it for about 40 to 50 minutes till it's golden brown and crusty. That's all. This pie is so easy. I am so sorry that I did not show you step by step with the video camera, because I can't do it until I get my equipment ready. So anyway, and don't forget to add peppercino to that tomato mix, because I love peppercino and I believe you'll love it too. So this is the ingredients to make this beautiful pie. This is Sandra, and I want to say happy eating.